Hey guys, and welcome to my DIY channel. My name is Annalie, and we are going to jump right into today's video. So if you guys saw my last video, then you will have seen that we did a fun family project where we did a pumpkin patch. We grew pumpkins together all year. We spent all summer growing pumpkins, and this is the process of us building our little pumpkin stand. All of our kids helped with this, but I definitely made sure that I ran all the power tools. So right here, we are using some 2x4s to cut down to size, and I'm getting all of these cut down ready to make the frame of our pumpkin stand. So I went ahead and I cut some 2x4s down to about 4 feet in length, and then here you can see that I am pre-drilling the holes so that I can screw this together. So this is 4 feet wide, I guess. Like the long pieces are 4 feet and the shorter pieces are a foot. And so, well, actually what I mean by that is the shorter pieces are actually more like 7 inches, but when you have the frame all together, the frame all from like outside to end measures a foot across. So it's 12 inches wide by 4 feet long for the frames. And I went ahead and I made 2 of these. So just speeding this process up for you, you can see that I have a nice rectangle here out of 2x4s, and I made 2 of those the exact same size. And then I went ahead and I stained these. This is using the color Jacobian. I love this color. You guys know me and my stain, and I always I'm using this color or like the ebony color, but these are my favorite color of stain. And I am getting everything done, ready to go, and this part is quick and easy. At least it looks like it right here in the video. After drying off all of the stain and letting these dry really well, it was time to put the legs on, which you'll see in just a minute, but I cut some 2x4s into about 3 feet in length. I cut 4 of them, and they are going to be what we are screwing them together to basically screw the top rectangle to the bottom rectangle to form the bones of our stand. All right, here we go for the frame. All right, we definitely have a messy garage, but so here is the first rectangle that we built. And I went ahead and I stained that because you might see that as part of the outer edges. And then here is the upper rectangle. Okay, and here is the upper rectangle. Again, please ignore my dirty garage in the background because that's where I have all the wood for my projects. So here is the stand, just like that. And so you can see that it's the 2 rectangle bases and then just the 2x4s connecting right there all the way down, and it's pretty stout. It's rocking right now just because it was on an uneven floor. And so here are the bones and the framework for the stand. So right here in the top, we wanted to put a board right here in the center so that we could put the top on. As you can see, everybody helped. This is actually some old barn wood from a fence that we tore down when we moved onto the property, and Jace took out all of the nails for us. Dad got all of the boards cut down to size. We cut these down. This is the fence piece. You can see that they're just beautiful, like perfect, genuine barn wood. And Dad put all of the sides on for us, and then we all got to take a turn. Here you'll see in just a minute. Here we are. You'll see that we get to all take a turn here with putting the front pieces on. So here's a really good shot of the frame. You can see the 2 rectangular pieces on top and bottom. And then Dad, he ran the saw for us. He cut these all down to size. And then we all got to hammer them on. And I absolutely love this shiplap barnwood look that we did on the front of this stand. It just turned out so good that I am stuttering. I love it so much. It's just, I'm stuttering. And so we all took a turn. As you can see, everybody hammered, and this is a true labor of love. We all work together on this as a family. Every single one of us put our blood, sweat, and tears into it. Here you can see it, and you guys, it is, I wish you could see it in person. If you would like to come see it in person, please come see us. Okay, so this video today is part of a challenge. This is hosted by Mia over with Make It at Mia. Her channel is amazing. I love her style, and she makes such high-end quality products. I will have her link down below, so please go make sure that you guys check her out and subscribe to her channel. She is the host of this challenge. Okay, moving on, now we're going to be doing the rest of the stand. This is the top part of the stand, and so you can see these are the boards that we're going to be using, and they're all cut down to size. They are 5 feet in length each, those first 3 boards, and then those last 2 boards are about 7 feet tall, maybe 8. Actually, it might be 8. And so right here, they're all sanded, cut down, ready to go, and we are going to get them stained. So here is just a little quick process of all of us. Again, you can see that everybody is here helping me. These are my little tiny human DIY dream team, and they really are a dream team. You guys, they love doing stuff like this. This has just been so much fun to do this project with them. Not only did we grow pumpkins together all year long, but we all worked together to make the stand that they are selling the pumpkins at. Once everything was all dried, ready to go, we put the 2 top boards on. So instead of using 1 wide board, we did 2 just to make it, I thought it looked better, to be honest. And so we have a little bit of overhang on either side of the stand here. It overhangs about 4 inches on the ends there, and then it's going to be flush with the back part, and then it overhangs on the front part about 2 inches in the front. So right here, I'm just measuring to make sure that we get everything lined up where we want it to go and as roughly centered as we can get it. And then our kids helped us run the power drill, and we screwed the 2 boards down on top to make the little countertop that they will be using to sell their pumpkins at. So now that we have the base part of the stand done, now it is time to make the top part. This is the top, I guess, banner part, for lack of a better term. So I have a Cricut, and it is not one of the smart Cricuts yet, so I don't have a way to not use a mat and make the long ones. This actually would have been perfect for this project, but if you guys don't have that and you just have a cutting machine, you can still make this project work, because as you can see, I just used 4 sheets and cut them out to fit, and then I just lined them up where they matched. It worked out really well. I just used a 24-inch mat, and then it cut on 2 different pieces, and then I went ahead and I just assembled it back together. And as you can see, I'm using this as a stencil. So if you guys don't even want to use a stencil, if you were to make this, you wouldn't even need to use any vinyl. I just really like to use it as a stencil because I like the fonts. And so I was able to make this in this size. This top banner part is 10 inches. It's 10 inches wide and 1 inch thick. So 1 by 10, I guess. I should have just said that. Using some Waverly White chalk paint, I just went ahead and I purposely didn't cover it very well. I wanted it to be very farmhouse looking, and there's that part. So I actually will show you some footage of it in just a minute of the completed project, because I'll show you how we put it all together. But I wanted to decorate the stand just a little bit. So our pumpkin patch is going to be, as you saw, we did Ashby Farm, because we also have pigs and birds and dogs, and we're going to have chickens and goats and stuff like that one day. So we did Ashby Farm, and then I wanted to decorate the stand, but I wanted to do like a temporary decoration on the stand that said pumpkins, because that's what we're selling in the fall. And I did this on purpose so that we could use the stand throughout the year. So if later, maybe next summer, we decide to sell lemonade, if the kids want to sell some lemonade, then we can do a little banner that says lemonade, and they'll have a lemonade stand, they'll have it as a pumpkin stand, whatever they want, and I'll just change out the banners. So right here I'm using a white piece of paper, and clearly taking my sweet time to cut out a triangle. And then I have some of this really pale off-white colored burlap fabric that I just had on hand, and I love the color of it. It actually turned out great. So I went ahead and I'm making a triangle to, tracing a triangle basically to cut out, and then I'm going to use that as my pattern to cut out all of these triangles to make a little banner here. So I did not realize that it took me so long to just cut out a triangle. Wow. All right, finally, we're ready to go. So I do have the fabric doubled over, and then I get this all traced on right here. And I believe I did 4 of them, because when I cut them out, since it's doubled over, then there's going to be 8 of them. Okay, again, I used my cutting machine to cut out vinyl for my stencil. This just helps me. I just get vinyl from the Dollar Tree, this green vinyl. It's from the Dollar Tree. It's $1 for a roll. It's 4 feet long. It's perfect for making stencils because I don't feel bad that I just use it as a stencil and then throw it away. It's worth it to me because then I get the font that I want and I can just make a quick little stencil, and I think it makes it look so cute. So as you can see, I went ahead and I put on the word pumpkin, and then just using the Waverly chalk paint in the color pumpkin, I believe, the orange is pumpkin. I just went ahead and you can see that I just sponged this on and made a cute little triangle burlap banner to make the word pumpkin. Pumpkins with a plural. It's with an S. There's more than one pumpkin. And then just using some jute twine from the Dollar Tree because it's nice and thin, I just went ahead and I used my Gorilla Glue gun and I glued this on to the back of the banner. And this, you guys, this is held so well. I love Gorilla Glue. If you guys ever need some hot glue, Gorilla Glue is where it's at. The glue is just, it's so hardy, it holds up. I have absolutely had all of my projects just stay together and do really well. Also, welcome to just living on a farm. The flies are ever present. They do not go away. So I'm sorry you get to see my little friend flying around in and out of the shots. Okay, this is another thing I wanted to make. So you're gonna see everything here in just a minute, all completed, but just using some yarn that you can get from the Dollar Tree. I got this beautiful pumpkin brown, orange brown color. And I just wrapped this around my fingers about 50 times, tied it around, and we are going to be making some cute little pom-poms. Not really pumpkins. I guess you can put a cute little stem on them if you want, but I just wanted them to be these cute little orange pom-poms. And I believe I made 7 of these total. You'll be able to see here in a minute. But wrap them around, tie them in the middle, cut the sides, and then you can see all of these little pom-poms are. I guess it's 5. I guess I only made 5. And then using some jute twine again, this I just glued on because I wanted it to stay really good, and this Gorilla Glue, hot glue just works so well. I did measure them out about 4 or 5 inches apart, I believe. And I glued these all along a string and made a second banner. So this little part of the pom-pom, they're gonna go on top of the pumpkin banner. And you guys are gonna see this here in just a minute so that everything is all together. You'll see when it's all completed and together and ready to go. Okay, and here's the back side of the stand right here. So we used these bolts because with using these kind of bolts, when we go to put this away for the winter, we can take off this top part so that it will store a lot easier. So we wanted to use these bolts so that we could assemble it and then disassemble it at the end of the year. So right here, that's where we put those ones on, and then going up, you'll see the back part where we were able to screw it into the banner part of the wood. So just so you can see the back part, clearly I have some sawdust on my camera from all my DIYs, but here it is, you guys. This is the stand. There's the base and there's the banner part right up there. And it looks like it's really tall, but I think it's only like 3 feet off of the countertop part. But I love that it says Ashby Farm, because that's of course, this is our little farm. And then that's where they are gonna just stand and sell their pumpkins. And then you can see the cute little banners right there. And originally when I made this, or when I thought of this idea, I was just gonna have them say pumpkins, like paint on the word pumpkins. And then I decided with doing the banner idea, I love that I can change it out. So I can take that banner off where it says pumpkins and those cute colors, and we can do lemonade in the summer if the kids wanna sell some lemonade or some cookies, and we can change out the colors, we can make it cute if we just wanna change it up every year, whatever we wanna do. But I am absolutely in love with it. The other thing that I did too is I sealed it. I actually don't have footage of me sealing it, and I think I filmed this part before I sealed it. But since then, I have sealed it because it's going to be outside a lot, especially in the fall time, and even at times in the summertime. So there it is, you guys. This is our family project in a little bit more detail. You can see all of that beautiful, authentic barn wood that like I said, it was just from a fence. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I don't have an end segment for you guys today just because of needing to get this video out for you guys. But please be sure that you guys check out Make It With Mia. I will have everything linked down below. There will also be a playlist. Please go check out her challenge. And if you guys go see her, give her a comment, send her some love, let her know that I sent you. And again, you guys, thank you so much for watching. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.